Works Committee. Everybody is here except for Jan is here virtually. Mr. Engineer, we have 4 agenda items. Anything you'd like to add?
No, Mr. Chair.
Wayne or Jan, anything you'd like to add?
No.
All right, then we'll.
No, nothing for me.
Thank you, Jan. We'll go with the 4 that we got. First up is item number 1, which is the event street closure application for the Bikers for Kids Kinship Partners support event. Mr. Engineer, anything you'd like to add to what is in our packet?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. This is an event that takes place downtown in front of the Legion. They're requesting the closure of Front Street from South 7th to South 8th Street for a car show. And they have some snacks and drinks for kids and things outside the Legion there. So it's just a Kinship Partners event that the Legion's hosting for them. So staff is recommending approval of the app under the conditions that traffic control for the event be requested 1 week prior, and that banners and signage are removed after the event is concluded.
Perfect. Any questions of the engineer? Hearing none, staff is recommending approval of the application. As Mr. Sandy just mentioned, is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve?
Motion by Larson. Is there a second?
Eric.
Second by Lambert.
Lamb. Sorry.
We're all Swedish and Norwegian.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign.
Aye.
That motion carries.
Do we have to, Mr. Chair?
Yeah.
Because I'm
You want
away.
a roll
with
call
the
still?
roll call.
No, I don't, but we can. All right, Mr. Engineer, would you call the roll?
Erickson?
Yeah.
Lambert?
Yes.
Bevins?
Yes. That motion passes. And how did Larson vote?
Larson?
Next up, my apologies.
No
Next up is item number 2, an event street closure application to visit Brainerd Open House, the 25-year celebration. Mr. Engineer, anything you wish to add to what's in our packet?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. This is for an event in front of Visit Brainerd in downtown. They're requesting the closure of Laurel Street between South 7th Street and the alley adjacent to their building. This is on October 1st from 4:30 p.m. to 6:30. They'll have a little bit of amplification of sound, nothing too crazy. Restrooms will be provided inside Visit Brainerd there. Pretty simple application, so staff's recommending approval under the conditions of before, with that the traffic control be requested 1 week prior to the event, and that's it.
Perfect. Any questions of the engineer? Staff's recommending approval of this. Is there a motion to approve?
Lambert, so moved.
Erickson, second.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, Mr. Sandy, would you call the roll?
Erickson?
Yes.
Lambert?
Yes.
Bevins?
Yes. Next up, that motion passes, is the item number 3, the 2020-2021 downtown snow removal bids. Mr. Engineer, you want to hit the highlights?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. We posted in the paper and sent out bid packages to 5 local excavating and snow removal contractors for the 2020 and 2021 downtown snow removal service. We had one received quote, which is pretty standard for this type of service, from Tom's Backhoe. He's been doing it for us for a while. He had a 2.5% increase over last year's amounts. So staff is just recommending approval of that bid with the 2.5% increase in the amounts from last year.
Thank you. And any questions of the engineer? Hearing none, is there a motion to accept the bid from Tom's Backhoe?
Motion to accept the bid from Tom's Backhoe.
Is there a second, Jan?
Yep, Lambert, second.
Any questions, any further discussion? Hearing none, Mr. Engineer, would you call the roll?
Erickson?
Yes.
Lambert?
Yes.
Bevins?
Yes, that motion will get recommended to the council. Item 4 is improvement 14-05, the old Stonebridge Trail final pay estimate. Mr. Engineer, any highlights you'd like to hit?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. You'll recall this conversation from a while back about the old Stonebridge project, about when it was built. We were waiting until 70% of the homes were built in that development before the final lift was going to be put on. Of course, that never happened, and so the final lift never got installed. So We ended up accepting bids and putting that final lift on this year. The original bid was for $66,073 from Knife River. The plans back from 2014 had some leveling course on it that we didn't really have to use. We did a pass with a blade leveling course, and the project came in substantially under what we had estimated, and the bid cost. So the final project cost that you can see invoiced for is $48,583.80. Back when the developer put the first lift of asphalt down, he did place a $20,000 escrow to put the final lift on. And so the final project amount that will be assessed for and a resolution adopted tonight later in the meeting will be for the $28,583.80, and that'll be 100% assessed to the properties along Old Stonebridge Trail. So staff is just recommending approval of the final payment to Knife River in the total amount of $48,583.80, and that is subject to approval of bills and payments to contractors on the P&F agenda.
Perfect. Any questions of the engineer?
None.
No.
Hearing none, is there a motion to approve the $48,583.80 to Knife River?
Lambert, so moved.
Erickson second.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, Mr. Engineer, would you call the roll?
Erickson,
Yes.
Lambert,
Yes.
Bevins.
Yes. That concludes our 4 items. We are adjourned until 7:30. Thank you.